Our recognition, the International Online Defense and Security magazine, is in Milipol Paris to cover the International Homeland Security and Safety exhibition. It's a very important event for national and international companies to showcase latest innovation and technology for security, police forces and SWAT team.
Netline is a security company providing counter-IED and counter-drone solutions mainly, and of course communication, jamming and other tactical capabilities in the spectral dominance domain. Starting with the counter-IEDs, we have several types, but they are all based on the same technology, which is the reactive technology, meaning that the system constantly scans the spectral environment looking for threats, in this case triggering signals trying to trigger a device, an explosive device, and the system analyzes the spectrum and transmit a jamming signal, very accurate, very focused energy signal to that threat, and prevents the activation of the device. We have several configurations. We have the man-pack, which is a man-portable solution. It's a single warfighter solution, meaning that it covers all the threats within a single system or carried on a single backpack, covering all the threats from 20 to 2.7 or 6 gigahertz, reactively speaking, meaning that it's focused and efficient, unlike maybe active systems that the power is diluted and spread, so the performance is weaker. Yeah, we are providing the full solution for the end users. We provide the hardware, full military standard, of course, and we provide the programming tools if the customers would like to program the system themselves. We train them how to configure the system, what's the benefits of the system, and they can do it by themselves, or we provide it fully operational just to turn on and operate.
My name is Sarah Evans, Business Development Manager here at Straight Group. We are a company that manufacture one of the largest in the world various model armored vehicles for various industries. So we have armored APCs, and also we have a large range of vehicles for the security industry. We have the assault vehicles, assault ladder vehicles based on a Spartan to various protection levels. We also have the riot control vehicles, which consist of barricade systems, water cannons, tear gas systems, whatever the customer requires. We have a large number of engineers, and they are constantly monitoring the various threat levels and the demand in the industry. So we have Cobras, which are a small armored personnel vehicle, but perfect for security, protecting police, for border control, for the police security.
As you know, Lacroix is an historic power technician, and due to these historical activities, the group decided to acquire many entities with him to be complementary of the original activities. They also present for the very first time at Milipol the new entity, the French one, Unitive, whose aim is to be the French reseller offer for Editorial Group dedicated to the requirements and the need to the French forces.
Good morning, my name is Mateusz Kazimierczak. I am a representative of Maskpol, Polish state-owned company, which is part of the national PGZ group. We are for many years producer of gas masks for the Polish MOD. We are also producer of the ballistic bulletproof vests with soft and hard armor. We are producer of aramid helmets and chemical protection uniforms, and also for the last years we have started to develop capacity for uniform production for the Polish Army. The agreement we have signed is a distribution agreement between Maskpol and Unitiv. Unitiv has become our exquisite distribution partner for France and non-exquisite partner for Middle East and Africa. Our advantage is we are using only certified suppliers from the European market, so the helmets are always the same bulletproof quality. Also, Polish market is very specific. Maybe it is even more demanding in terms of quality. The Polish MOD always is checking every batch of the production. We are making ballistic tests for each production batch. It shows we can keep the same quality, very high quality, and we are meeting the Polish Army standards. So these helmets are always with the highest ballistic protection.
For the very first time, we had the pleasure to unveil the new visor, which name is Fortis. Actually, in qualification to have the label VPAM6, the only visor and helmets who are able to stop 7.62 millimeter, the Kalashnikov millimeter, in fact, for our special forces. A real need coming from the special forces such as GIGN or RED, and the product is actually under developing, under testing, but we are confident about the fact to succeed with our partner Ulbricht Protection to face with this new challenge. So we have also the pleasure to unveil for another entity of the group, which name is Silla Packaging, a new technical product developed with a young industry coming from the French cooperation, which name is We Find It. This is a GPS tracker using almost three kinds of technology to have the visibility on the trace of your equipments if they are in a specific package. And as one of our entities here is also providing such as a package, they tried to sign, and they now sign a cooperation with We Find It in order to integrate such tracer in any kind of our production. Of course, our final users are special forces using fire guns, for example, but also explosives, grenades, and so on. And they need absolutely to know where the product and where the weapons are, and to follow them in case of theft, for example, or for a specific operation research, to know where the team, the troops, and of course the materials. It could also have civilian application. For example, big retailers such as Amazon or Fnac could also follow a specific package or content in their mega stocks. So double application, and once again, new technology, 100% developed by a French company, We Find It.
Today we are showing all our rifles in Milipol, and more accurately we are showing the new rifle, the Arad. So the Arad is on the AR platform that we produce. It was designated for us from the Israeli counter-terrorist forces that wanted an AR type rifle, but they wanted to be more accurate and more reliable than other rifles. And we did a couple of things. Firstly, it's fully ambidextrous, okay, for right and left-handed users. Okay, you can lock the slide to the rear, you can manipulate the safety, and you can change the magazines from either side. Okay. Next thing, we put a mechanism that locks the lower to the upper more firmly, so dirt and debris will not get inside. Now the barrel is locked only on one position. It's free floating barrel, so it's more accurate than other barrels. To take it out, all I need to do is to rotate it that way, and all the barrel and the gas system goes out. Okay, I can replace this barrel with a 300 blackout. Okay, so it shoots either 5.56 or 300 blackout without changing anything else. So we have two barrel length, the 11.5 inch and 14.5. We can get one MOA at 100 yards with match ammunition. If you put a suppressor on it, you will get even less. And this rifle can do the same accuracy even after 20,000 rounds. That was the requirement by the Israeli counter-terrorist unit. We have some rifles that even exceeded that 20,000 rounds and still shoot one MOA. The entire upper is one piece steel, and the handguard is with M-block system. So if you want, you can attach lights and lasers to it, and if not, you can leave it as it is. The whole rifle weighs 2.8 kilos. So we wanted to keep it as light as possible. You can mount every accessory you want, either iron sights or magnifying sights or reflex sights. So this is the Carmel rifle. It's a complete new rifle from IWI. It's a new platform that gives us results and whatever the buyer may want. So what we did firstly is the stock can fall to the side, opens easily. Okay, it's telescopic, and also the cheek rest rises depending on your choice. Again, fully ambidextrous on both sides for left and right-handed users. The casing's shot at 45 degrees forward, so even if I'm lefty or righty, it will not hit my face. And if I want to change the charging handle, all I need to do is to lock it back to the rear, put it to the notch, push it, and that's it. Now it's converted to left. We want to have a solution to any market and every request, so we have different weapons to fit any army or police forces that might want to use them. The Arad, unlike the Carmel has the outer shell out of polymer, and the inside are steel and steel insert. So this system inside is very different. It's heavier, and the return spring is heavier, so it's much more better for extreme conditions. Also, this weapon system is modified better for left and right-handed users, as you've seen. And again, it has the folding stock. So we launched the TS-12, the Tavor shotgun 12 gauge. Uses 12 gauge shotgun shells. The main idea is that we have a rotating tube. In each tube we have 5 shotgun shells, so it comes to 15 in one in the chamber. So let's say I'm shot the shotgun and I'm empty. I can easily rotate it, and the shotgun will automatically feed the next round. So I have a last bolt catch, and when I will rotate it, it will automatically feed the next round. We're using the bullpup design, so the shotgun will be shorter, and all the mechanism will be at the back, and then we can make the tubes longer. Okay, and we use 3 tubes, so the operator will not change magazines. So this shotgun has a short stroke system. I can turn it from low, which using a bird shot with small pellets, to high, using buckshot, using big shells. I turn it to high. Again, we have the rail here if I want to use it, the M-lock. If not, I can leave it like this. And at the end, I have a choke. Then I can dismount it and put different chokes on here on the market. This is just a threat protector. And if I don't want to use it, I just latch it on. Use it ratchet system like the Uzi. And that's it.
Milipol is a world leader manufacturer of weapon sights and aiming devices, observation devices in a large variety of families, from optics, from day sights, to night vision devices, thermal devices, and pistol sights. First product we can show you is the Milipol 4 sight. It's the first augmented reality red dot sight in the market. It means the information is projected on the lens, and not created like holographic or other prism red dot sights. And you have a very big variety of information you can present in the lens, real-time information. And actually allows the user to be as versatile as possible. You have 5 preset reticles stored inside the sight, so you can switch them with a click of a button. And when you connect to your app, you can change these 5 reticles from a variety of different 20 reticles. In addition, you have the option to store up to 10 different profiles. Each profile stores the preferences of the user and the zeroing information, what gives the user the option to use the same device on 10 different platforms or 10 different users, storing the same zeroing information for the relevant profile. MapPro NX200 is a thermal device, thermal weapon sight. It can be both handheld or weapon held on a Picatinny standard rail. And actually this is a multispectral device. It means the first channel is thermal channel with all the power thermal imaging gives you, the ability to see through camouflage, through smoke, in any lighting conditions. But it also gives a secondary channel that completes all this situational awareness the user needs. For instance, with the secondary channel, you can see, recognize faces, you can read signs, you can look through glass, things that you cannot do with regular thermal devices.
You